Mother Teresa once said, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create many ripples." The same can be said for our community. One person or one organization cannot influence change, but many, working together as one, could have a profound effect on the community we all call home. Our United Way continues to be that stone, creating a ripple, part of that team working together to help those in need in our community, regardless of what that need might be. I'm proud to serve this year as one of the co-chairs for this organization and to have the chance to assist in providing the necessary resources to our community to make a lasting positive impact for all the people of Richland County.
Being a part of United Way is very simple to me, and I think it should be to any of us, and that is to extend a hand out to our fellow man.
There's a lot more that goes into it than what you would think. There's a lot more agencies that are touched. There's a lot more individuals that are touched by United Way.
Everybody needs help, you know, and as I've gotten older, I understand that what I have, not everybody else has.
Oftentimes, truly by the grace of every day, it could be any one of us needing some assistance someday.
It's a thin line that we all live between needing the services and not needing the services. It could be one car accident, it could be one random defect in your DNA.
I give to United Way because of all of the local agencies and programs that United Way funds that I see that have a tremendous impact on our students here in Ontario schools. School just started last week and so many kids did not even have the necessary school supplies to start the school year off, and the United Way has helped partner with school specialties and donating some school supplies back to the students that are in need.
United Way is very personal to me. My older brother had a heart attack in 1999, and when he got out of the hospital, he had no health insurance and no way to pay for his heart medications that he needed. Third Street Clinic stepped in and provided those medications. So there's just one small example of an agency supported by United Way helping a local family in the community.
Growing up in this area, I've seen locally how it's had such an impact on the youth, on emergency services, other health services, so I've seen it quite a bit.
I've done the United Way Day of Caring. I've seen some of the things that are done for the community and through some of the agencies. It was eye-opening.
Once you start getting involved, you understand, and seeing how many they actually do help, it makes a difference.
I see the impact it makes because I've volunteered at some of these agencies that I've given to. So it's not hard to look at a room and know that you contributed money to put the food on that table, and to know without that contribution that food may not be on that table.
So they are vital to the support of not only the residents of Ohio, but making our community whole and to provide assistance as best we can as associates.
Don't think of it as just giving money to this blanket organization. You know, you really can look into some of the agencies and see what they do.
I remember attending my first meeting and I was really surprised by how many programs and organizations the United Way does fund.
United Way makes it easy. You can give a one-time donation, or you can do contributions through your payroll as well. So they kind of work with you to make it a simple process, but even if it's $1 a pay, you know, that can go a long way.
The money that I give to United Way is probably less than I spend on pizza in a month. But through payroll deduction, I don't even notice it. And once you start it and you've been doing it for a while, you'll never notice.
We have what's called fair share. A certain percentage of our pay goes towards United Way, and obviously that varies with your responsibility level.
We have 208 employees here at Ontario Schools, and when we ask them to give, it's taking the time to educate them as to the programs and agencies that the United Way does fund, and more importantly, that the dollars stay here locally.
As a labor co-chair, when I was given the opportunity to do this, I felt like I had to give back to my community. I live and work here, and I like the idea that my donations out of my paycheck go directly and help families here in the local community.
Not all of us can be social workers. We need everyday people, but those everyday people can donate to United Way and in a sense become that social worker, to become that child advocate, to be that nurse that is there. So there's nothing holding you back from making a difference.
I've supported United Way for over 30 years personally, and I'll continue to do so, and I'll do all that I can to encourage our employees to do the same.
It's so little effort and it is so incredibly impactful that I don't know why you wouldn't give.
It's the least I can do. You know, I'm a member of this community too, so any way I can give back, I'm going to.
I couldn't imagine Richland County without that support that goes unseen and unnoticed and unrewarded that so many of our agencies do. Our county would not exist in the way it does today without the work that they do.